Hi guys, how is everyone doing? I hope you're doing well, and I am going to show you how I do my eyebrows. And I specify I because maybe somebody will say, oh no, a blade or a razor, but that's how I do them. I've been doing them like this since I was like in the 5th grade, and as you can see right there, I was showing you the little packaging. I get them at the beauty supply or the dollar store, but one thing I'll tell you, you can say, oh, it's a blade, it's gonna grow faster, whatever you want to say, but it is super cheap. I can almost say like free because you only buy the blades, and they last you for a long time. So if you are in that quarantine eyebrow hairy mode, or if some disaster like this ever happens again, it's a very cheap way to do your eyebrows, and not very hard at all. So right here I started with my forehead because there's a lot of hairs over there too that sometimes we miss, or sometimes even at the beauty salon they leave them, or at the nail salon, whatever, they leave them there, and then, oh, $3 extra for your forehead, $1 for your between eyebrows. So yeah, I've been doing them like this since I was in the 5th grade, and as you can see here, very important, don't go all the way down. It looks kind of like I'm not going all the way in, but that's the exact way you're supposed to do it, because if you do go all the way in, then like you're gonna cut extra, like I did in the 5th grade one day, and I didn't want to go to school. Well, my mom actually let me stay home. So yeah, just start trimming it little by little with your blade, and gently at the bottom as well. Never go like too hard or too rough, because it will cut you, not bad, but you have little small tiny cuts. I do clean it with my cotton a lot, because it's the best way I found to remove the little hairs that you that you're trimming, and then you can also see it, and you also need them to get out of your way. I wet it a little bit, or I use my aloe lotion from my Herbalife line, and just to keep my eyebrow moistured while I am trimming them and cutting them, and also tweezing them. So right here I'm going in with my little baby scissors to cut any little extra long hairs, and brushing them down, and then brushing them up, and then I use my fingers a lot because I find it easier just to move my little hairs around. And I just trim very gently. Like, one big mistake I used to make, I used to trim like a lot. Do not trim a lot. Trim like the least you can. Like, you're like, I'm not even trimming anything. Yeah, well, you are, trust me. Just trim a tiny bit, and then just make sure you're massaging your eyebrow like this. Nah, I'm just kidding, but I always do that. As you can see right there, my left one is very hairy, my right one is looking good now. And now moving on to my left, starting from the bottom, because I don't have forehead hairs anymore, so I'm starting at the bottom, starting gently on the side, because we have hairs there and we forget about them sometimes. And yeah, this is how I do it. I hope it's kind of easy for you, and like I said, it's very money efficient. You don't spend a lot of money, and also you don't have to go nowhere, or if like your eyebrows are stopping you from going on your date, like, don't let that stop you. Just get yourself these little blades, keep them at home, keep them handy, but not too handy. You don't want the kids to grab them. My son was trying to comb his hair with them. And then just gently scrape. And biggest tip, don't go all the way down to where you think you need to go. Just don't. Just go a little bit higher, and trust me, that's going to be enough. When you let go of your eyebrow, it's gonna like bounce up, and that's where you notice that you didn't need to go all the way down. You got the perfect hairs in the perfect area. And just go downwards when you're doing the bottom part, downwards. And never go up, because you might go, a little bit extra and end up being a little bit of baldy on your eyebrows. And then at the top, you do go down gently. It looks like I'm going up and down, but I'm just going down. And again, just clean. Make sure that, you remove those little hairs so that you can have a clear view of what you're doing. And just keep messing with your eyebrows to see if they look fine, like you like them. If you see anything extra, then just go in with your tweezers, like anything little small in between or something like that, something that's like little hidden. Just don't use the blade anymore. Just use your little tweezers to remove anything that you don't like. And that's it. That's my final look. And now just make sure you record yourself doing this, or else you won't get the perfect eyebrows. Just kidding. Bye.